So happy morning everyone and welcome to day one of our magic book session. Today's chapter is Count Your Blessings. Apni niyamate giniye. So very welcome for those
Morning.
morning, all those who are already in the session. A warm welcome to all of you. And I'm so glad that you have logged in 10 minutes prior. Some of us more early than that. I'm really happy to see that. Okay, so before we begin our session at 6 a.m., anybody has any doubts about the dreams, writing your dreams, making your dream list, your desire list, your list of the goals? Anybody has anything to ask or you have any sharings?
वंदना जी हैप्पी मॉर्निंग हिना।
हाँ जी,
हाँ
हिना जी.
हाँ, जो अपना जो ड्रीम लिस्ट बनाना था तो हर एक ड्रीम को उनका रीजन लिखना जरूरी है कि मुझे ये ड्रीम इस रीजन के लिए वो चाहिए, वो मुझे मिल गया, ऐसा रीजन भी लिखना है कि सिर्फ ड्रीम लिखना है?
नहीं, खाली ड्रीम्स लिखना है. काउंट योर ब्लेसिंग्स में रीजन लिखना है, वो हम आज से शुरू करेंगे.
अच्छा, ओके ओके।
ड्रीम्स तो, और ड्रीम्स हमेशा ऐसे लिखना है कि आपके पास है.
है,
आई
हाँ,
वॉन्ट करके नहीं लिखना है.
आई हैव।
आई हैव. हाँ,
ओके,
आई हैव. या.
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग, हिना जी. Anybody else has anything to ask? Any sharings? Today we are going to watch something very exciting about, how the successful people, they have been following this to fulfill their dreams, and that will really motivate us today. So for those of us who have joined this session for the first time, have you all written your dreams? Okay, who all watched the Secret movie? किन किन लोगों ने सीक्रेट मूवी देखी?
यस,
कल मैंने देखा.
Lovely. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
लेकिन पूरा नहीं देखा, आधा ही देखा है.
क्यों? हाँ?
नींद आ गई थी.
नींद आ गई थी. आज पूरा देख लीजिएगा.
आज को आधा पूरा देख लेंगे.
और किन किन लोगों ने सीक्रेट मूवी देखी? जिन्होंने पहली बार ये सेशन कर रहे हैं, उन लोगों ने देखा कि नहीं देखा सीक्रेट मूवी? Did you see the movie or not? Yes, no, just write it on the chat. See, you know what? As I told you yesterday also on day 0, that it's an interactive session. And if you don't interact and you're just listening and going and not doing anything, then I'm really telling you there'll be no magics in your life. There'll be absolutely no magics in your life. Or even if you see some magics, it will be very small ones. So अगर आपको अपनी dream list बनाई है and you want to fulfill those wishes, those dreams, then whatever this book tells us, we will be doing it step by step every day. और अगर आप स्टार्टिंग में मिस कर दोगे तो फिर then you will, आपको लगेगा कि then there the people who are doing it from the beginning, उनको मैजिक्स मिलेंगे और आपको नहीं मिलेंगे. Then you will feel deprived of something. So better whenever you have, the first step you have taken is आपने इतनी सुबह जल्दी उठ के आप सब इस कॉल में आए हैं. That's the first beautiful step you have taken. That commitment you have done to yourself. Now you please understand कि इस commitment को fulfill करना है. And of course, the sessions are there to motivate you, but then you have to take it forward. Yes, no, who all are there in the chat? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, no. Any people on the call, anyone on the call who were not there yesterday and you have joined today?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, who's this? Drashti, can you put your video on once?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
You're welcome to this session.
Thank you.
So, yesterday was day 0, and I will, if you, are you in the Telegram group?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll be joining it later.
Yeah, so then you will, the video recording is there on the Telegram group. I'm going to post it today. And, or I have posted it, I don't remember. So when you join, just let me know. You can watch the video recording of day 0, which was yesterday. And then from today onwards, yeah, you are there on the session. Yeah. So the 2 assignments which was to be done yesterday was to watch The Secret movie. And the second one was to write our dreams, make our dream list. So there were 6 heads under which we had to make our dream list. So, and also the PDF of the magic book in Hindi and English will be there in the group, in the Telegram app group. So you can read that. Okay. So now we are ready to begin today's session. For those of you who saw The Secret movie, just one. Somebody has just joined in. For those of you who join, just make sure that you are muted when you join. Okay. So very quick question. Shall I ask a question today or tomorrow? Because many of you have not seen the movie. Okay. So we'll put the question tomorrow. For those of you who have not seen the movie, please, my invitation to all of you is that please see The Secret movie today. Okay? Because then you will not understand few parts what the book is telling us. The Secret was the first book which was written by Rhonda Byrne, and it's all about law of attraction, manifestation. So manifestation की दुनिया में कैसे हम क्या कर सकते हैं, that is explained in the movie. Yeah, so that will help us to understand this book much better. Yeah. So now, before we begin our session and I share the screen and the chapter, who wants to nominate themselves for the reading today? Please take your name. You can unmute yourselves, take your name. So till then, I'm just showing you this small video clip. Can everybody see on the screen? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
I am just putting it on. If the sound is not audible, then do let me know, okay?
The girls are screening your name. You're the new pin-up boy. And in 6 months, you're on my list of India's most desirable. So what's going on in your mind right now?
It's amazing. I have absolutely no time to pause and take a look at the amazing things happening around me. Everything's just happening so fast. Boom, boom, boom.
You must have written a dream script for yourself for your success as a star. Has it superseded that script?
It has. I'll tell you a funny story. For my 23rd birthday, my sister, instead of candles on my cake, had made these small pictures, and she had morphed my face onto posters of Yash Raj films. Shah Rukh sir's face was removed and my face was put on a poster of Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge and Dhoom, and she, I think, had read this book called The Secret.
That's right.
Yeah, and the power of
Positive
thinking. And so I took those pictures of the cake and I pinned them up in my room. And lo and behold, it came through.
जब मैंने सीक्रेट पढ़ी, I can tell you something very amazing. पढ़ने के बाद मुझे समझ आया कि लाइफ में मैंने जो भी किया है, I did according to the book only. सिर्फ एक दो एवेन्यूज में, क्योंकि मैं भी इंसान हूँ, mistakes are a part of life. तो एक दो एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ लाइफ में मैं सीक्रेट को अप्लाई नहीं करती थी. और जब से मैंने वो भी शुरू किया है, I think I'm a very happy person. In a way, God has blessed me, and I'm most of the times, I'm not like inhuman, but most of the times I'm happy. So you must follow it.
There was this one time, I was driving back from Yash Raj Studios and I got the news Adi told me, and I was driving back and I couldn't drive anymore because I was crying. I was so happy, I was crying. So I stopped the car and I pulled over and I called my mother and I told her that I got this film. And you know what my mom told me? There's this turtle that used to be there in my living room. It's I think some feng shui thing. You just open the turtle and you put like a wish inside that turtle and you shut it. And when your wish comes true, you take it out. So she never told me about this. But when she came down, after she heard that I'd got the film, she opened that and she showed it to me and she'd written it there. I hope my daughter stars in a Yash Raj film. I swear. It's unbelievable. So I think somewhere she always wanted me to be an actress.
What are you saying?
She'd said that she'd written this long ago. That one thing for my brother, one thing for me.
Has the brothers thing come true as well?
When I auditioned for this film, I was reading this book called The Secret.
Oh, The Secret.
And it was just, it said something like, if you keep thinking about it, it's going to happen.
Positive thinking,
yeah. When a film starts, the logo of the film comes, Yash Raj. I was watching that logo the whole time. I used to keep watching that again and again. So when the film started and that played first, I was like, wow, this is actually happening. Shah Rukh Khan and then introducing Anushka Sharma. I was like, oh God.
In my first film, when the very famous dialogue which says, if you really, really want something in your life, you send that message out into the universe and it all happens. So I think it all just automatically fell into place. One point it felt like a dream because there was this phone call that I got and I come to Bombay and I meet Farah. That itself was like, oh my God. And then she offers me a film with Shah Rukh and she says, if you're really good, I'll have to screen test you, I'll have to audition. If you're really good, I'll cast you opposite Shah Rukh. If you're not, I'll have to cast you opposite someone else. I can't tell you who that actor is. So I remember going to Shah Rukh's house and meeting him and then Om Shanti Om happened.
All the singing and dancing and making Dad dance, I mean, the family must have said, Frida is surely going to be a star.
In a way, I think my mom, more than my dad, saw it coming. I wouldn't say a star, but I would say just an actor, a working actor.
You start preparing in some way?
Yeah. I never went to an acting school. I just went out there just watching films, reading up stuff about people, actors, autobiographical stuff.
I think you did other things too.
Like? What did my sister tell you?
Preparing for the future. What?
Okay. You know what? Frida loves standing in front of the mirror and pretending she was receiving the Oscar and asking herself questions and answering them. It's funny because one day she was doing that and she was standing in front of the mirror and I happened to walk in and Frida was really embarrassed and, she was like, why did you come in? And I'm like, I was just laughing. It was funny. But she's practiced her Oscar speeches and she's received awards and, given her thank you speeches all in front of the mirror, even before all of this happened. So embarrassing.
That is the power of dreams.
Yeah.
And I want you to remember, everything you imagine is possible. It's out there. All you have to do is go and get it. She imagined it and she made it happen.
So yes, what was one thing common which we saw in this video clip? Can anybody write it on the chat? What was that one thing which was common? They all were talking about that one law, which is there, whether they knew it or they didn't know it, whether they were doing it consciously or unconsciously, but that law is always there. And that is what this, the movie, The Secret book and the movie is talking about.
Power of
That is
law.
why we have been, just told to watch the movie. So what was that one thing which was common?
Law of attraction.
Yes. And yeah, and
Power of law of power.
the law
Dreams
of
come true. Dreams come true.
dreams come true, but how? So that's what we are going to learn through this entire journey of 28 days, how to make our dreams true. अपने wishes को कैसे हम अपने सपनों को कैसे साकार कर सकते हैं, वो हम सीखेंगे.
Power of law.
Power of
Law.
what is power of law? The law of attraction.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes. So the law of attraction. So whatever we wish is right there. Just you have to ask for it. So what were the three things? What was mentioned in the Secret movie? First you ask, then you believe in it, and then you receive. The three steps: ask, believe, and receive. And what does the genie say? So whether
जो हुकुम मेरे आका.
and so your wish is my command. So it's a beautiful movie, and my invitation to all of you is that if you haven't seen yesterday, today is the only day where you'll be seeing it, because then again you will then a lot of assignments are going to start from today. Not lot, but I'm not scaring you, but little assignments will be there which we'll be doing from today. So if you can, just watch the movie today, it will be very, very easy and interesting for you to understand what we are going to explore in these 28 days. Yes. So now we can begin today's chapter. It's 10 minutes past 6, to be precise, 13 minutes past 6. So who is nominating for today's reading? Anyone? Day 1, count your blessings. अपनी नियामतें गिनिए. Yes, who wants to read? Come on.
May I read?
Yes, sure.
Namrata Shah.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, day 1, count your blessings.
Yeah, you can read.
When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. I can't see proper.
You can't see. Everyone else can see.
Not
Not
proper.
that clear, yeah.
You'll
Yes.
have to zoom in.
Not clear.
For everyone.
Wording spray ये wording
Only
मतलब
that specific
spread
word
हो
is
रहा है.
not clear.
The entire page is not clear.
Yes,
No,
yes.
only that specific one word is not clear.
Acha, the first 2 lines. So I'll read it for you. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. Willie Nelson, born 1933, singer and songwriter. So जैसे जैसे हमने अपनी नियामतें गिननी शुरू की, the author is saying कि जैसे जैसे मैंने अपनी नियामतें गिननी शुरू की, मेरी पूरी जिंदगी बदल गई. How? See, you know what? For those of you who are new, or for those of you who have also attended the sessions, these lines, the first 2 lines, which are the motto of the chapter, वो पूरी chapter को define कर देते हैं. By understanding these two lines, we can understand what the chapter is going to tell us. Okay, so how did, just by counting the blessing, how did your whole life change? How did the Rhonda Byrne's whole life changed? Because, so, counting the blessings means what? That whatever you have, whatever you already have, you are grateful to whatever you already have in your life, whether it's in the area of your health, whether in the area of your money, whether in the area of your relationship, whether in the area of your career, job, anything, material desires, anything. We have got so many things, but we take all those things for granted. Our mind doesn't go into all those things. So the book is going to tell us, chapter by chapter, we are going to explore and learn and understand that how to be grateful for the small, small blessings, how to be grateful for the all the abundance of things around us. Yeah. So you can continue reading.
Okay. You will have heard people say to count your blessings, and when you think about the things you are grateful for, that's exactly what you are doing. But what you may not have realized is that counting your blessing is one of the most powerful practices you can ever do, and it will magically turn your whole life around.
Yes. So, um, if we look at the book, this book, The Magic or The Secret. So for any book, the maximum sales for the first there is for in the first few months, and then slowly the sales drop. But why is it that whether it's The Secret or The Power or The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, the sales which she did in the first few months or the year, still the sales are high? High. Why? Have you ever asked? Let's ask ourselves now. So we all, some of us might have this book or the secret book or the magic book or any other book of Rhonda Byrne, because the author of the book, why the sales are high still, and why the entire world is coming to know about it. You know why? Because the author Rhonda Byrne is someone who is continuously practicing gratitude in her life. So the video clip also we saw, there was one thing common in each one of them, that why their life was successful. If we look at the life of the successful people, what is their ideology? We will find that somewhere down the line, they were always practicing gratitude, or visualization, or some form or the other. They had some kind of humility trained in every cell of their body, and whether it was consciously or unconsciously, वो शुक्राना देना, gratitude देना, being in that thankful mode, saying thank you, but feeling it, they felt it in their hearts, and feeling it, they were doing things, whether it was happening consciously or unconsciously. We saw na, in the video clip we saw about those 5 people, how like how they actually, some people they had read the book The Secret, some people didn't know about it, and actually they were doing things to achieve their dreams. They felt, and their focus was only what they wanted, not what was not there in their life. The focus was only, it was like a straight vision which they had for their life, and they just focused on that. So that's the reason on day zero we write our dreams, we make our dream list. Yes, you can continue reading.
When you are grateful for the things you have, no matter how small they may be, you will see those things instantly increase. If you are grateful for the money you have, however little, you will see your money magically grow. If you are grateful for a relationship, even if it's not perfect, you will see it miraculously
Even better.
Get even better. If you are grateful for the job that you have, even if it's not your dream job, things will begin to change so that you enjoy your job more, and all kinds of opportunities for your work will suddenly appear. The flip side is that when we are not counting our blessings, we can fall into the trap of unintentionally counting negative things. We count negative things when we talk about the things we don't have. We count negative things when we criticize or find fault with other people, when we complain about traffic, waiting in lines, delays, the government, not enough money, or whether when we count negative things, they
Not enough
increase
money or the weather.
or the
It's about the weather. Then there's a full stop.
or the weather. When we count negative things, they increase too. But on the top of that, with every negative thing we count, we cancel out our count blessings that were on their way. I have tried both, counting my blessings and counting negative things. And I can assure you that counting your blessings is the only way to have abundance in your life.
Yeah, we'll pause here. So, so what happens when we are unintentionally, मतलब हम चाहते हुए भी नहीं चाहते हुए भी unintentionally हमें पता ही नहीं है हम we keep on counting our negative things in our life. So somebody let's take an example और क्या हालचाल है, how is your life, two people talking on the phone, or two friends conversing, and the answers will be mostly, it will start with few negative things like मेरी तबीयत अच्छी नहीं है, या something that person did to me. And अगर और कुछ नहीं तो we'll talk about the government, what the government is doing. It's not understanding how the economy of the nation is, how we will sustain. They are not understanding anything. Kuch na kuch we'll start talking negative things, or we'll criticize or find fault with other people. This is the basic premise of our conversation. We just keep on saying these things on and on and on and on. But have we ever thought that when we are doing this, how are we harming us? How are we harming our lives and the things around us? So now let's visualize that we are at this point, one end. There are two ends of a line. One end is the dream where we are starting from, and the other end is no. So one end is the dream, and the other end is whatever where we are right now. Okay, so now our journey is from where we are right now to achieve our dreams. Now what happens when we are talking negative things, we are talking things which we are not grateful for, then actually we are going away from our dreams. But if we are just talking of things, we are blessings, counting our blessings, we are just talking of things that we can be grateful for, whatever we have, then we are actually moving closer to our dreams. And you will notice, for people who have already done, they must have experienced this, that if you the more and more you are grateful, you are in that zone of gratitude, the more and more faster you will achieve your dreams. Yes, no, who all have?
Yes.
Okay, so the screen is not clear. Okay, so I'll just do it one more time. Now is it fine? Can everybody see? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. So now it's for us to decide. Now it's for us to choose what do we want? I mean, what is that we want to manifest in our lives? Whether we want to just stay where we are, and which I assume we don't want, because we have taken this choice, we have chosen to come in this session, so we want to change and shift something in our lives. So now what? So the first step we take is be as grateful as you can. And today's assignment will tell us how to do this through the rest of our lives as we go through the journey, at least to the next 29 days. We are going to do this for the next 29 days. Today's assignment will tell us in the end of the chapter. Okay, for those who are just very, very new to this book, every day we will be having some assignments which will be there in the end of the chapter, which are called the magic practices, because we are in the journey of magic, right? We are here to explore the world of magic. And just remember one thing: this world is all about feelings. This world is all about feelings. We are going to discuss the feeling chart also today. But just remember one thing: the more and more you feel, whether you're feeling negative or you're feeling you are, just being above the line, when we talk about the feeling chart, that whether you are counting your blessings, you're grateful for the things around you, or you're just complaining, criticizing, finding faults in others, then that is what the life you're creating for yourself. You are the creator of your own life. And remember, change of feeling is a change of destiny. The moment we change our feelings, and we are going to learn how to change our feelings, we actually are recreating the script of our life. And that is what the book is going to tell us how to do every day. And remember, each chapter, this I mentioned yesterday also, the structure of the book is designed in such a way for these 4 weeks that each chapter is a continuation of the previous chapter. So when you miss something, you actually miss something. And also remember, the live sessions are really, really different than the recorded sessions, because the first and foremost thing is that we are doing the live sessions. We are starting our day with something very wonderful, something which is going to create a shift in our lives. And we have taken charge of our lives. हमने अपनी लाइफ की बागडोर को अपनी हाथ में लिया है, क्योंकि हम सुबह सुबह उठ के आ रहे हैं. Yes, so please continue.
Better to lose count while naming your blessings than to lose your blessings to counting your troubles.
So beautiful, na? And so important, that better to lose count while naming your blessings. I mean, the book says that you will be writing 10 blessings when we go to the assignment part. But there is never too much of gratitude, that you can give. Gratitude is never too much. Blessings is never too much. So it's always better to lose count. मतलब आप लिखते जाइए जितनी blessings आ रही है, and once you get into the hold of it, you will be surprised at so many things that you didn't notice, that you didn't account for, and it's there with you. आपके पास है वो already, और आपने उसको notice ही नहीं किया आज तक. It's better to lose count while naming your blessings than to lose your blessings to counting your troubles. So when we count what we don't have, we are actually moving away from our dreams. So we all want to fulfill our dreams. Yes, no?
Yes.
We all want to fulfill our dreams. Are we excited to fulfill our wishes and our dreams? Yes, no?
Yes.
Lovely. Yes. So you can continue. First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, or as early in the day as you can. Count your blessings. You can write out your list by hand, type it on a computer, or use a special book or journal, and keep all of your gratitude in one place. Today you are going to make a simple list of 10 blessings in your life you are grateful for.
We'll pause here. So first thing in the morning, why does this book say? Because there is a science behind it. So the last 45 minutes when we go to sleep, and the first 45 minutes when we wake up in the morning, we are into that subconscious state. जब हम रात को 45 मिनट पहले जब हम सोते हैं और 45 मिनट बाद में जब हम उठते हैं, तो हमारा दिमाग उस अवचेतन अवस्था में होता है. And this is a law in psychology which is called LIFO, last in, first out. So आगे चलते चलते in the second chapter we'll understand that before we go to sleep in the night, what should we do to have those last thoughts. And but now first thing in the morning, and what can we do first thing in the morning, preferably first 45 minutes when we wake up. This is not written in the book, but this is there and it's been scientifically proven. So you count your blessings during that time. And yesterday we had discussed that you make a special book, a A4 size book preferably, or otherwise whatever you feel like. And there was one page assigned for every area of those, whatever dreams we had written, one page assigned for that. And in the same book, if you can write your count your blessings every day, so everything you'll have in the same book. Please don't write it in different pages. Make a proper journal for yourself, because this is going to be a lifetime investment for you. Okay. And today you're going to make a simple list of 10 blessings in your life you're grateful for. We'll understand how do we write. This book is going to tell us everything as we proceed in the chapter. Yes, please continue.
When Einstein gave thanks, he thought about why he was grateful. When you think about the reason why you are grateful for a particular thing, person, or situation, you will feel gratitude more deeply. Remember that the magic of gratitude happens according to the degree of your feelings. So, with each item on your list, write the reason why you are grateful for it. Here are some ideas for writing your list. I am truly blessed to have what? Because why? I am happy and grateful for that. What? Because why? I am truly grateful for what? Because why? With all my heart, thank you for what? Because why?
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. So remember that the magic of gratitude happens according to the degree of your feeling. What is the degree of your feeling? What does the author wants to tell us? Because if we are just writing, remember that magic formula which we did yesterday. First, you have to deliberately say thank you, feel grateful. Then you have to say and feel. And when you do this, then you attract abundance in your life. Then you will be able to make your dreams come true. So this feeling part is really important, and how to increase the degree of your feeling, the intensity of the feeling, we will understand when we do the feeling chart, which we'll be doing at the end of today's chapter. So today's chapter is also a little longer, but it's a very important chapter. So I don't want to speed up, and so that we finish at 7. So maybe we'll take a little longer. Is it okay with everyone? Yes, no, is it okay with everyone? Not like yesterday, but we will be able to complete by 7:15. Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yes, okay. So yeah, so we the degree of your feeling, the intensity of your feeling, because ये एहसासों की दुनिया है, इसे हम जितना हम फील करेंगे, जितना हम इसके अंदर फील करते हुए जाएंगे, जितना हम जितना हम एहसास करते हुए फील करते हुए इसमें वॉक करेंगे, उसको समझेंगे, उतना ही मैजिक्स जल्दी हमारी लाइफ में आएगा. So let's understand this very nicely, that it's not just about listening to the chapter, it's not just about understanding what we are saying, but it's about feeling everything. And now the book tells us some ideas, we are getting how to write our list of what? Count your blessings, because that we are going to do every single day when we wake up in the first few hours of the morning, the first 45 minutes. So there are different ways how you can start your sentence, and this why is very important. So for example, you can say that I am really grateful to my mother. Now for what? You have to mention that for what? I'm really grateful for my to my husband. For what? For what? And because so
Ma'am, there's a disturbance in between. Like we can't hear you properly.
okay, everyone cannot hear me properly.
Some words are getting missed.
But is it there for everyone? कि
No,
सब
I
लोगों
can
को
hear you
सुनाई दे रहा है?
properly.
So then
Yes,
you
I
have to
can.
check at your end only. Who's this?
Shilpa. Okay, miss, I'll check it out.
Yeah, please figure out at your end. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you so much. So you're writing that I'm really thankful to my maid. You just but for what? You've written you're thankful for that person, but for what? For making yummy food, for making yummy breakfast, for cleaning the house properly. So you write the reasons also. The reasons are very, very important. So I hope all of you have got it. When you're writing count your blessings, we need to clarify this very nicely, because we are going to write this for the next 28 days, and after that also for the rest of our lives, if we want the magic to be there with us always. So if any clarification is required, we can clarify now over here only. Has everybody understood how to write count your blessings? And then after that, you go back and read each one either in your mind or out loud. When you get to the end of each blessing, say the magic words 3 times. What do you say? What are the magic words? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel the gratitude for that blessing as much as you possibly can. We tried yesterday when we say thank you, and if you put your right palm on your heart center, which is the center of your chest, you will notice that there is a slight movement of happiness inside. You will feel a slight movement in that part of your body also. So actually you are shifting something in your heart when you are saying these words. And why we are saying it 3 times, there is again a scientific reason for it, which we will be discussing in the further chapters. Yeah, so you can start reading to help you feel more gratitude.
One paragraph after you have finished. After you have finished.
Yeah, that
making.
I already read, so you can.
Okay. To help you feel more gratitude, you can be grateful to the universe, God, spirit, godness, life, your
goodness. It's goodness.
It's goodness. Okay. Goodness, life, your greater self, or any other concept you are drawn to. When you direct gratitude towards something or someone, you will feel it even more, and your gratitude will have even more power and create even more magic. It's the reason why indigenous and ancient cultures choose symbols like the sun to direct their gratitude towards. They were simply using
physical
symbols to represent the universal source of all goodness, and in focusing on that symbol, they felt more gratitude.
Yes. So now to help you feel more gratitude, what you can do is you can be so आगे चलते चलते we will understand that और हम क्या चीजों के लिए grateful हो सकते हैं. So first क्या है that we can be grateful to the universe. Universe को आप चाहे universe as God, universe as that energy which is giving us everything. How your relationship is there with the universe. But I'm sure after we understand each chapter, our relation with the universe is going to change completely. Okay, so could be anything in your life. Your greater self means your higher self, what you are, the light where we each one of us are coming from, or any other concept you're drawn to. So what happens when we direct gratitude towards something or someone? You will feel it even more. The more you feel it, so this is an equation. Let's understand this equation. First, we deliberately feel grateful. Then we actually feel it. And when we feel it, then we develop more power. We actually feel powerful. And when we feel powerful, then we become like magnets and we attract more and more magic in our life. This is how this thing flows. You know, if you can understand this, you will be able to understand the entire thing, that what is happening. And if you can just not, you know, if you just do this at least from today itself, that counting your blessings, and maybe initially, since we are new in this field, for those of you who are joining for the first time, if since we haven't done it, maybe initially that it will be, you know, we'll have to put in some effort to find these blessings in our life. But then when you start understanding by feeling it, then you know, it will be you will not understand from where these blessings are coming from, and the magic in your life will grow exponentially. And most important, you will feel more empowered. आप अपनी लाइफ को एक्चुअल में कुछ अलग ढंग से देखने लग जाएंगे और अलग ढंग से समझने लग जाएंगे, आप अलग ढंग से सोचने लग जाएंगे अपनी लाइफ के हर एरिया में. And this is the reason why in so many ancient cultures, you know, they chose symbols like sun to direct. Some also chose moon, and still today most of our cultures we follow this, you know, worshipping the sun and the moon. What actually we are doing when we worship the sun and the moon, we are actually being grateful to them na. We are actually being grateful to them, but हमने कभी वैसे सोचा ही नहीं है. और मे बी कुछ लोगों ने सोचा भी होगा कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, यू नो, सूर्य भगवान को जब हम उनके सामने होते हैं, उनको देखते हैं, या यू नो, सम ऑफ आवर कल्चर्स वी हैव ऑफ ऑफरिंग वाटर टू सूर्य भगवान इन द अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग. सो व्हाट आर वी ट्राइंग टू डू एक्चुअली बाय डूइंग ऑल दैट? We are actually trying to get in touch with the source. You know, जो हमें जितनी भी हमें नियामतें हमारे चारों तरफ है, उसका सोर्स क्या है, हम उसको उसमें फोकस डालना शुरू कर रहे हैं from today itself, from this moment itself. And in focusing on that symbol, we feel more and more grateful. Our ancient cultures have done that, and we all, some, you know, some way or the other, some form or the other, we all are doing that. Yes, no? Are we doing it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so you can continue reading.
The practice of counting your blessings is so simple and so powerful in altering your life that I want you to continue to add 10 more blessings to your list every day for the next 27 days. You might think it could be difficult to find 10 things you are grateful for every day, but the more you think about it, the more you will realize how much you have to be grateful for. Look closely at your life you have received and are continuing to receive so much each and every day. There is really so much to give thanks for.
Yes. So the practice of counting your blessings is very, very simple. We, you know, but it's very, very powerful at the same time. कैसे कि हमारी लाइफ को ऑल्टर करने में, रिमेंबर द फर्स्ट लाइन दैट व्हेनेवर, जैसे ही मैंने अपनी नियामतें गिननी शुरू की, मेरी लाइफ पूरी चेंज हो गई. So this is how our life will also change. Or the author is telling us that I want you to continue to add 10 more blessings to your list every day, not the same blessings. I receive these questions on my personal chat कि हमको same blessings लिखनी है every day, same blessings लिख के बोलना है every day, या फिर, you know, so the book is really clarifying over here that every day new blessings, very, very important for the next 27 days. And I'm really sure that after writing for 27 days, you will not feel like stopping. And also, the moment you stop writing, count your blessings and doing the other things which we will be doing as we go through the chapters, then the magic will disappear from your life. So let's experience the magics in our life by doing what the book is telling us to do. Is everybody ready to do what the book is telling us to do from today onwards? Yes?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
The new people who have joined, yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. You can write it on the chat for those who have not said. You can write it on the chat. And this commitment, remember, if you're saying yes, this commitment is only to yourself, not to anybody else. आप अपनी लाइफ को चेंज करने के लिए ये कमिटमेंट ले रहे हैं. And you might think it will be difficult to find 10 things you are grateful for every day. पर जैसे जैसे आप सोचेंगे, जैसे जैसे आप feel करेंगे, the more you will realize how much you have to be grateful for. So it will, every day we will learn new ways of how to be grateful for. Don't worry just now. It will come. But remember one thing, we are actually creating the foundation from today. So please don't feel that, I will not do the assignments and I will, experience magic. I'm really sorry to say that if you don't do the assignments, you will never be able to experience magic. Or if you do the assignments half-heartedly, just for the sake of doing, then also you will never be able to experience magic. And then you will wonder why other people are experiencing magic and I am not, because I have received messages from people that I also want to experience the magic and why it's not happening. And that's the reason I tell you all to share. I tell you all to share, and believe me, when you share, two things happen. Two things happen, and most important, no sharing is small or big. Even if it's a small thing you have noticed, please share, because the more you share, you will shift your vibrations of the body, of your own body. And once you shift the vibrations of your body, change the frequency of your body, you will attract more and more of that in your life. And very important that with your sharings, you are motivating yourself and also others. आप अपनी sharing से दूसरों को भी आप प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हैं, उनको भी आप मोटिवेट करते हैं. So just see, now you have to decide what you want to do with. You have to choose for yourselves. We all have the free will to choose what we want in our lives, what we are looking for. So look closely at your life. At your life, you have received and are continuing to receive so much each and every day. There is really so much to give thanks for. So how can we, what all things we can be thankful for? Now the book is telling us in the next two paras. Yes, please continue reading.
You could be grateful for your home, your family, your friends, your work, and your pets. You could be thankful for the sun, the water that you drink, the food that you eat, and the air that you breathe. Without any of them, you wouldn't be alive. You could be grateful for the trees, the animals, the oceans, the birds, the flowers, the plants, blue skies, rains, the stars, the moons, and our beautiful planet Earth. You could be grateful for your senses, your eyes that see, your ears that hear, your mouth that tastes, your nose that smells, and your skin that enables you to feel. You could be grateful for the legs you walk on, your hands that you use to do almost everything, your voice that enables you to express yourself and communicate with others. You could give thanks for your amazing immune system that keeps you well, and all of your organs that maintain your body so that you can alive.
You can live.
You can live. And what about the magnificence of your human mind, which no computer technology in the world can duplicate? Here is a list of subjects that will remind you of the major areas you can look for blessings to be grateful for. You can also add any subject you want depending on what is important to you at any time.
We'll pause here. So now what are the things we can be grateful for? हम अपने घर के लिए कभी, we will actually not, I would not go into detailing now, because each chapter will take you into details what they have mentioned, what the author has mentioned here. So for your family, for your friends, your work and your pets, you can look around you in the universe. When you look around, you see the sun, the water, the moon, the food you eat, the air you breathe. Without any of them, you won't be alive. Just, what I do is, you can also do it for yourselves. In order to feel more grateful, just ask yourself, अगर ये नहीं होता तो क्या होता? If खाना नहीं होता तो क्या होता? The air that you breathe नहीं होता तो क्या होता? If the sun wouldn't have been there, you can just imagine, na, 4 days, or even 3 days, or even 2 days, if the sun is not there, how would we feel? How would we feel? There are pockets in the universe where they don't get the sun for six months together, and it has been found. It's there in the Scandinavian countries, और ये वहाँ पे रिसर्च हुआ है एंड पता चला है कि उन कंट्रीज में people feel really lonely. The rate of divorce is very very high in those countries where they don't get sun. आप गूगल करके पता कर सकते हैं. So why so we take all this for granted, कि हमको पता है, कि हमने कभी ध्यान ही नहीं दिया कि सूरज उग रहा है. ओके, सो व्हाट, इट्स ओके. हमने तो ऐसे ही देखा है बचपन से. रात को चंद्रमा आता है, एंड हमने वो पोएम सुनी है, चंदा मामा दूर के पुए पकाए फूल के. वो ठीक है, हमने कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया कि उसके मीनिंग क्या है. व्हाई, हाउ कैन बी ग्रेटफुल? हम अपने शुक्राना कैसे दे सकते हैं ऐसी चीजों को? सो दिस बुक इज नाउ टेलिंग अस, this chapter, this part is now telling us, how can we be grateful for the water you drink? How amazing, na? Kabhi humne socha bhi nahi hai. And we'll go into more and more details to understand that why and what is there in the water that we can be grateful for. But right now, just at the surface, we are just scratching the surface. हम खाली बस ऊपरी तह से देख रहे हैं कि क्या क्या चीजों पे हम grateful हो सकते हैं. The birds, the flowers, the plants, the blue skies, the rain, the stars, the moon, and our beautiful planet Earth. Now coming to your own body, the five senses, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, the nose, and the skin. See, everywhere the reason is written. My eyes, that I can see. मैं अपनी आंखों से देख सकती हूँ. मुझे कितने सारे कलर्स जो है उनको मैं अप्रिशिएट कर सकती हूँ अपने आंखों से देखते हुए. इस वर्ल्ड को देख सकती हूँ. जब मैंने पहली बार, for people who have given birth to their kids, जब मैं पहली बार, when I gave birth to my child, I could see, and I was so happy to see the face of my kid. I felt my kid. So आंखों से हम क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, कभी हमने सोचा है? हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं है कि what all is possible because of these eyes, what all is possible because of the ears. आज अभी हम सुन पा रहे हैं ये आवाज, बिकॉज ये ईयर्स के कारण सुन पा रहे हैं. आज हम हम अपनी फेवरेट म्यूजिक को सुन सकते हैं, बिकॉज ये ईयर्स के कारण सुन सकते हैं. एंड योर माउथ दैट टेस्ट, दिन भर में हम कितनी चीजें टेस्ट करते हैं, कैसे? through our mouth. We have those taste buds in our tongue. So be grateful for that. And nose that smells. We जो हम स्मेल कर सकते हैं अपनी फेवरेट फूड को, अपनी फेवरेट फ्लावर के स्मेल को, अपनी फेवरेट परफ्यूम के स्मेल को. हाउ? Through the nose only, through the olfactory nerves which are there in the nose. So go into smallest of the details. So for maybe for some of us, there is some kind of vision problem in our eyes. If we can be grateful for all that we could have done, जो हम अपनी आंखों से हमने जो जो किया है और जो हम कर पा रहे हैं अभी, चाहे वो ढंग से भी नहीं हो पा रहा है पर हम कर पा रहे हैं अभी, तो हमें उससे शुक्राना देना है, हमें उससे थैंक्स देना है. Okay, so you have to focus on the things what you already have, not on the things what you don't have. Okay, you could be grateful for the legs अपने पाँव को ही हम धीरे धीरे और डिटेल में आगे के चैप्टर्स में हम सीखेंगे. You could give thanks for your amazing immune system. अभी today तो strengthening in today's scenario where we are right now after the COVID, we all are, you know, just going and running after how to strengthen our immune system. That is the most important thing that we all want to do. Okay, so and also your organs that maintain your body so that you can live. So we are going to do a lot of visualizations for all this and understand and go more deeper into all this. So here is a list of major gratitude subjects. Yeah. So उसके बाद भी और क्या क्या चीजों पे कौन कौन से एरिया में ये एक फॉर्मेट दिया है कि और कौन कौन से एरिया में हम लिख सकते हैं what we are grateful for. There have been questions of people कि I don't understand, you know, मुझे मिल ही नहीं रहा है कि मैं क्या क्या चीजों के लिए I can be grateful for, क्या क्या चीजों के लिए I can count my blessings. So this is how the book, this chapter is helping you to find out the areas in which you can count your blessings. Yeah, please continue.
Here is a list of subjects that will remind you of the major areas you can look for blessings to be grateful for. You can also add any subject you want depending on what is important to you at any time. Magic gratitude subjects: health and body, work and success, money, relationships, passions, happiness, love, life, nature, planet Earth, air, water, and the sun, material goods and services, any subject of your choosing. You should feel significantly better and happier after each time you count your blessings. And how good you feel is your measure of how much gratitude you felt. The more gratitude you felt, the happier you will feel, and the faster your life will change. Some days you will feel happy really quickly, and others day it may take a little longer. But as you can continue to count your blessings every day, you will notice a bigger and bigger differences in the way you will feel each time, and you will see your blessings magically multiply.
Yes. So now this, what are the subjects, the major gratitude subjects? स्वास्थ्य और शरीर, health and body. Work and success, काम काज और सफलता. Money is धन. Relationships, संबंध, हमारे जितने संबंध है. Passions is अनुराग. Happiness, खुशी, अपने प्रेम love life में. Then life is जीवन. Nature, planet, earth, air, water and the sun is prakriti, dharti, hawa, pani और सूर्य, सूरज. And material goods and services, भौतिक वस्तुएं और सेवाएं. इसके अलावा भी any subject of your choice. इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी चीजें जब आप लिखना शुरू करोगे, then it will come in your mind. And you should feel significantly better and happier after each time you count your blessings. So now this is a biofeedback for yourself. कई लोग बोलते हैं कि हमें लिखने के बाद, you know, करने के बाद, after few days, they feel an unexplainable happiness and joy. That is the first sign that आप उस gratitude की दुनिया में ही हैं. जब आपको एक अंदर से खुशी महसूस होगी, then you will, that is the first measure, you know, that you have actually entered and you are in the world of magic. The more gratitude you felt, the happier you will feel and the faster your life will change. Now, अगर हम happy feel कर रहे हैं, joyful feel कर रहे हैं, contented feel कर रहे हैं, peaceful feel कर रहे हैं, then what happens? Our life changes. How we are going to explore in few chapters. Some days quite possible that you will feel happy really quickly, and the other days it may take a little longer. That's fine, but don't doubt yourself. अपने आप को उस समय doubt नहीं करना है, because there are highs and lows we experience in our life, but इट्स माई प्रॉमिस टू यू, जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे आपके लोज कम होते जाएंगे एंड आपके हाईज लाइफ में बढ़ती जाएंगी. दिस इज द प्रॉमिस ऑफ द बुक एंड आई एम प्रॉमिसिंग यू ऑल्सो, because I have experienced it. And as you continue to count your blessings every day, you will notice a bigger and bigger difference in the way you feel each time. And you will see your blessings magically multiply. You know, ये तो हमें experience करना होगा. The more and more we will do and write our assignments for the next 27 days, we will be, you know, we will be able to understand ourselves better, understand the people around us better, and we will notice that surprisingly वो लोग भी सेम है, वो सिचुएशन भी सेम है, वो you know, the world is same, but your, because of you changing, because of your vibrations changing, because of your frequency changing, everything around you will change. The same person will behave with you in a different way. And I can only tell you this now, but you will have to experience it for yourselves. How? By doing the magic practices every single day. So let's go through the magic reminder, the magic practice.
Magic reminder. Make sure to read tomorrow's magical practice sometime today, as you will need to do something specific before you begin tomorrow.
हाँ, सो कल के लिए हम पढ़ेंगे मैजिकल प्रैक्टिस, बट कल के लिए वी हैव टू फाइंड अ मैजिक रॉक फॉर आवरसेल्व्स. जस्ट एक रॉक, रॉक इज अ रॉक, यू नो. जो भी आप कहीं पे भी गार्डन में, पार्क में, बीच में, इट कुड बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ पेबल, जो भी आपको, यू नो, यू विल बी अट्रैक्टेड, आप अपने आप अट्रैक्ट होंगे उस रॉक से. और जिन लोगों ने वो मैजिक रॉक ऑलरेडी ले ली है, आप उसी से प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं, because that rock will be there for your entire life, for the rest of your life. That rock is your true friend. How? We will read in tomorrow's chapter, but just for today, आज आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, but for sure अपने लिए एक rock जरूर ढूंढना है. And I told you where will you find. It could be in a beach, it could be in your garden, it could be in your building garden, it could be in a park where you go for a walk, anywhere. Just give an intent to the universe. Universe, please guide me to my rock, and you will notice that the universe will give you. Just be in that space of faith. Just आपको खाली यूनिवर्स को बोलना है. The universe will say, your wish is my command. You have to ask, you have to believe, and you will receive. Remember these 3 steps. For those of you who haven't seen the secret book, please see, and then you will understand this in a much better way. Ask, receive, ask, believe, and the third step is receive. So magic practice number 1, count your blessings.
Number 1, first thing in the morning, make a list of 10 blessings in your life you are grateful for. Number 2, write why you are grateful for each blessing. Number 3, go back and read your list, either in your mind or out loud. When you get the end of each one, say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel the gratitude for that blessings as much as you possibly can. Number 4, repeat the first 3 steps of this magical practice every morning for the next 27 days. Read tomorrow's magical practice today.
So like this, we will be having our magical practices every day. Let's understand today's magical practice is first thing in the morning, that is first 45 minutes when we wake up in the morning. Preferably, my suggestion, my invitation to all of you is, if you can write before you come to the session. So whatever time you're waking up, if you can wake up in the early hours of the day, and there is a very deep science behind it. If you wake up in the early hours, which is between 4 to 5:30, the space, the energy in the universe is magical at that time. So if you are waking up and writing your count your blessings and visualizing your dreams every day, So आगे चलते चलते we will learn how to visualize our top 10 dreams. But right now, just counting your blessings, it will not take you much than, more than 15 minutes. Max to max 15 minutes. Or initially अगर ज़्यादा लगे भी. So that is the most powerful part of the day. It's the most beautiful part of the day, which is called Brahma Muhurat. And if you wake up during that time, why it is so scientifically, if somebody wants to understand, because that time of the day, most of the world is, the activities in the world is not that much. Even your activities in the house, the people around you is not that much. Your responsibilities and your duties have not yet begun at that time. And there is an unusual silence in the world around you. And only there is a lot of positive energies which are floating in the universe at that time. So now we won't go much more deeper into it, but just understand that if you can count your blessings, the early hours of the day, preferably before you come to the session, and I mean, it's a commitment that you are doing, making for yourself, not for anybody else. तो आपको चूज करना है कि आप ये कमिटमेंट अपने लाइफ के लिए, अपनी लाइफ को चेंज करने के लिए लेना चाहते हैं कि नहीं. And then you write why you are grateful for. Very, very important, huh? This why is really important. Why you are grateful for. Just don't write मैं अपनी आंखों के लिए बहुत grateful हूँ. क्यों? उसके बारे में लिखना है क्यों. Just write one or two. That is also, I mean, it's also fine. पूरा डिटेल में नहीं लिखना है, पर एक दो चीजें भी अगर आपको लिख दोगे, then it will be great. And that is how it will, your count your blessings will be complete. Like that, you have to write 10 blessings. Minimum 10 blessings. You can write more than that. Very welcome. And after writing, you're going to read it out loud. And after you've read it out loud, then you say the magic words, end it with thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel it. This feeling part is really, 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 really important. Feel the gratitude for that blessing as much as you possibly can. Because the more and more you feel, the more and more you're shifting the vibrations of your own body. You will start, मतलब आपकी जो संवेदनाएं है, जो आपकी वाइब्रेशंस है, वो एक अलग ही दुनिया में चली जाएगी. और जैसे जैसे आपकी वाइब्रेशंस चेंज होगी, वैसे वैसे आप अपनी ड्रीम्स के नजदीक जाते जाएंगे. Repeat the first 3 steps of this magical practice every morning for the next 27 days. That is why I'm explaining it so nicely. If still anything is not understood, please clarify it right now. Yes, no, everybody has understood the first 3 steps?
Yes.
Yes,
Miss-
no?
Ma'am, one sec. I just want to ask you, if we write the positive points of a person, that is also called a blessing.
As in, can you just give me an example?
Suppose any particular person, like I'm talking about, like he's good at something, whatever.
Can you give me a
So is
concrete
it
example? एक concrete example देंगे तब समझ में आएगा. Just give me a concrete example. You're actually thinking about somebody, right?
Yeah.
So
For
just give that, na. Just frame it in a sentence.
I'll just get back to you. Okay, let me think.
Okay,
Like
so think and let me know, because जैसे जैसे अगर आप जितना जितना clarity लाएंगे ना अपने questions में, उतना उतना you will be able to understand yourself better. तो जैसे I mean just frame that sentence and ask that ये ऐसे अगर मैं लिख रही हूँ तो वो count my blessings में आएगा क्या? Count your blessings में आएगा क्या? Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. So anybody else has any questions, any clarifications required? Yes, no? Everybody is understood the assignment?
One more thing. We can stick to one point, like suppose eyes. I have the blessings for the eyes, so I can write the particular for that eyes only 10 blessing points. So that's fine, right? If I
Ideally,
take it. Yeah.
ideally no, because this means that eyes के लिए खाली आप लिखना चाहते हो, तो that means you're just wanting to complete the assignment, you know.
Okay.
It's not that. ऐसे नहीं. Eyes के
Mm-hmm.
लिए अगर आपको लिखना है, तो 10 point तो even a child can write.
Okay.
But you are actually running away from the assignment. So just explore yourself. अपने आप को और just explore the life. You explore your life to find out more blessings. उसमें और अंदर जाना है. खाली ऊपर ऊपर से नहीं करना है. Okay?
No, but particular one day if I'll take one topic, so I'll able to write in 21 days, I'll able to write more points that.
Acha. So have you done this?
No, I haven't done it. No.
First time you're doing, na?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get your name.
Shilpa.
Shilpa ji, if you can write that way. So अगर आपने खाली health को चुना है, तो अपने health के बारे में 10 count your blessings you can write. Supposing आपने कोई relationship के area को चुना है, so then you can write 10 blessings about the relationships around you. Money की area में, so you can write 10 blessings about, you could do that way also. Because some people do that way, and if that works for you, you can do that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Thank you for asking. Yeah. Anybody else has any queries, any questions? Okay, so is it okay if we go to the feelings chart, understand today or tomorrow is a very, very small chapter. We can do tomorrow if you want. Yes, no? Is everybody okay for another 15 minutes because it's 7:10 already? Or you want to do it tomorrow? We can do it tomorrow also.
Tomorrow?
Okay. Done. So then, any other questions we have about the magic rock? We have to find the magic rock for ourselves. Okay, tomorrow. So we'll do it tomorrow. So okay, also what I wanted to ask you is that if we are doing tomorrow, can we do it before we begin the session, or do you want to do it after the session, after we do the chapter? When do you want to do it? And if you want to do before we begin the session, then if we can all come by 5:45 so that we can do the feelings chart. Is
That's
it
better. 5:45. 5:45.
Is it okay with everyone?
Yes. Yes, 5:45.
So we will actually start sharp at 5:45. Yeah?
Yes.
Lovely. Yeah. So everyone is okay with it? The rest of you? 5:45. Yes. Okay. Many of you wanted 5:45. What about the rest of you? So everyone is giving a commitment to come at 5:45 tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. So then if there are no more questions, then we are all ready to say goodbye, and it's time to.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for being a part of today's session, and have a magical day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.